Hey, it's Boo, and I'm back with another review, and this one is on the same house. I have a decant of one, a full bottle of the other, and this is going to be on the 24, a couple of the 24s. I have the platinum, decant of the platinum, and the gold. These are by Scentstory. And from what I understand, this is supposed to be based off of the show 24. I hear tell, there's rumors coming out that they're going to do some other shows. I can't remember what, but some other popular shows on TV. They're going to make a fragrance based on that show. Sounds hokey, sounds really hokey. But I have to tell you, you really should check out these fragrances. They are super cheap. You can get a full bottle of each of them for under 30 bucks retail, I think. So, and this is a full bottle, and this one here, I believe, is 1.7. It's 50, I think. Yeah, 50 mLs. So, anyway, first I'm going to talk about the 24 Platinum. This one is a weird bird. Um, First time I wore it, I was crazy over it. And after about 3 hours, I wasn't crazy over it anymore. Then I put it on again. I was crazy over it. And then about 3 hours later, I wasn't anymore. Today I put it on again. I like it again. And it's only been about an hour and a half since I've had it on, and I still like it. It's This one I think is very odd because I get a headache from it. After about 2, 3 hours, it starts giving me a headache if I smell it. It's one of those, it's a real nose rocket. When you get your nose close to ground zero, it really fires through both sides, down the throat, burns the lungs. It's pretty intense. What I love about it is the sweet brightness of it. What I don't love about it is what I interpret as really strong aldehydes or something in it. That's about the only thing I know that gives me headaches is aldehydes in high doses. This one, I everywhere I've looked, I can't find aldehydes listed. I've looked at the ingredients and I can't find it listed anywhere as being in there. But there is something in there that really gets me, and I think I have it figured out. Because what's in this is top notes are rose, orange, mandarin orange, and juniper berries. Middle notes are sandalwood, gurjon, balsam, and I can never say this. Galbanum. Base notes are vanilla, amber, and white musk. And I think it's the white musk. I can only do musk in small doses. It can't be too overpowering. I've never gotten a headache from it before. But dang, I don't know if I've ever smelled this much white musk in anything before either. Whew. It's it's almost metallic. It's so intense with the citruses and the white musk. It almost has a metallic note to me. But it's sweet at the same time. It's a real it's almost like it's got a split personality. It's like the Jekyll and Hyde of fragrances, I think. Because part of it, when you smell it, part of it just quickly goes up into my nose, does the nose rocket thing, blasts through my brain, almost spins my head off into the stratosphere. And then slowly, after that leaves, there's this sweet vanillic warmth that just keeps it from blowing the top of your head off. I mean, it just keeps it grounded enough to where it's wearable, I think. Now, am I going to wear it? I don't know. It is so strong that it does give me a headache. Even with one little blast. I mean, if I get my nose too close to ground zero after I've sprayed this, man, bring on the pain. but I kind of like it. I'm really torn with this one. Why don't I just tell you what's in it? It's so bizarre. Oh, I already told you what was in it. So, and nobody says it smells similar to anything, and that I totally get because I don't think it smells similar to anything either. Sillage, incredible. Longevity, incredible. And projection, beastly. I mean, it's tearing off its human skin, and fur and fangs are sprouting up every time you spray some of this on. It is a beast as far as projection goes. So use generously. Use generously, only if you want to be a hermit and isolate it and keep everybody away from you. But I seriously, I use one spray, and I've only worn it a couple times, and before this, and I'm still not sure about it. Still, I'd like to smell it on a guy. I might give this to my husband and see what it does on him, because it could be, I'm acidic, I'm an older woman, my skin pH changes, everything changes, not for the better for the most part, I might add. But anyway, I am definitely going to put this on my husband's shelf and see what it's like on him after I warn him one spray only. Honey, one spray. So that's the 24 Platinum. Now, let's get into the good stuff. Let's get into the smooth 24 Gold. OMG. Oh, this is divine. This is on I just this today I did a video on Costume National Scent Intense, and I talked about how it reminds me. Oh, I can smell it so good. It reminds me of sitting in an antique wooden rocking chair, drinking a cup of oolong tea, reading a leather-bound book while in an old library. This, I'm in the same scenario, except for I'm not in a library, I'm in a bakery that's closed. It's after hours, so nothing is fresh baking. It's just slightly in the air, some of the vanillas and the spices from the previous day. And then instead of tea, I'm drinking some ouzo. So it's party time. Because there's just a little licorice note in there too, but it's not, black eating licorice kind of a licorice note. It's more of an ouzo to me, I think. Or if you're more of a Jaeger person, then maybe you're drinking Jaeger. But either way, you're going to get blasted. And that's what this reminds me of, sitting in an old wooden rocking chair, drinking some ouzo, reading a leather-bound book in a bakery after hours. And it is incredible. Again, cheap, $30 I think I paid. No, I didn't even pay that. I think I paid $25 for this bottle. And it lasts great, longevity's great, sillage great, projection great. It's not as beastly as the 24 Platinum, but it's still fabulous. And I'll tell you what's in it. Let's see. Top notes are agarwood, oud. Wow, now that surprises me. Because it doesn't have that bite to it that I'm used to with oud. Oud to me kind of reminds me of like almost has a slightly burnt smell, and it's a really almost a salted wood, like you burned a old resinous salted log, and you're smelling the old log after it's cooled down. That's kind of the way I think of oud, and I don't smell it in here, really. And then it says jasmine and guyek, sandalwood, cedar, star anise. Ah, there's the licorice. Base notes are vanilla, amber, and ylang ylang. And I get all of that except for the oud. I totally can get all of that. Oh, this is incredible. And I don't know if it's listed as unisex or what. Yes, it is listed as unisex. I don't think a shy girl would be able, or a shy boy would be able to pull this off. I think you have to be all that is woman and all that is man in order to wear this fragrance. Either one of them, really, because they are intense. But this one is intense in a fabulous way, and this is intense on a I'm slightly frightened kind of a way. So that's my take on 24 Platinum and 24 Gold. And I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Oh, and I meant to say, we had some issues going on at work, so I was not able to do a Work Gals video last week. A couple of the gals were really disappointed. I felt really bad. But things come up, you know, fires sprout up, and it's my job to put them out. So that's what I ended up doing all last week, and so I was not able to get the Work Gals in a video, but I promise we are. We're going to check out Thierry Mugler. I have the Pure Malt. I have a sampler of Pure Havane. I have the original Angel, and we're talking vintage because my husband still has some in his bottle, second bottle I've given him, and it's even turned kind of green. I didn't know it could do that, but anyway, I have a whole bunch of them that we're going to check out. So y'all have a great weekend. Peace.